everyone's arguing with me about this favorite commercial issue last night. They don't like my choice. Here's mine, my favorite.
I can't believe we're missing the game for this.
This feels like detention.
Want to see a picture of my cat?
No.
Whoa, 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 what is that?
Here, it's the new Samsung Galaxy Note.
It's got a pen? This is awesome.
Yeah.
Samsung.
Yeah.
Again.
I don't know what I believe in anymore.
I know what I believe in.
Oh, yeah, and there it goes. Samsung again, and all those people waiting in line at the Apple store. How could you not love it? And the big party begins, and women are tossing their blonde hair, and guys are having a great time. I loved it. Dennis Kneale, are you with me on the Samsung commercial?
Well, you know what? Let's go to the judges. Let's go to a real expert. We have Matt Miller with us here today, and he is president of the Association of Independent Commercial Producers, which films most of the ads you saw last night, most likely, and most of the ads in the country. First, Matt, on the Samsung ad, I saw it and I thought you should not make fun of 50 or 60 million Americans who own Apple products. Am I wrong?
Oh, I think that Liz is dead on here. I think that this game is all about bringing it. It's not for the faint of heart as a marketer, and you want to bring it right to the market leader and say, this is who we are. Now, how many people are going to go out and buy Galaxies now? Yet to be seen, but the idea that you take on Apple that hard and head on, I love it.
We got
good call, Liz.
We got two of Matt's favorite ads here, and we'll start with one, and it's the Chrysler ad, a 2-minute solemn spot with Clint Eastwood. Give a listen first.
This country can't be knocked out with one punch. We get right back up again, and when we do, the world's going to hear the roar of our engines. Yeah, it's halftime America, and our second half's about to begin.
The raspy-voiced Clint Eastwood. Why does that ad work so well, and is it just a Democratic ad, pro-Obama?
Well, first of all, I think that as soon as Clint talks, you listen, right? That's just a rule of life. But, you know, this is a follow-up to last year's, and last year's was a real, you know, imported from Detroit. It was rebranding Detroit, and Chrysler took that on themselves, and they saw a massive jump in sales. I mean, it really did help reposition them, so it paid off business-wise. This is the follow-up. Similar theory, similar point of view, but here's Clint Eastwood. Last year it was Eminem, this year Clint.
Yeah. No problem with the fact that Chrysler, all-American car company, is owned by an Italian car maker, Fiat.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Okay. And another favorite ad for Matt is this Chevy truck spot that says your truck will survive even in an apocalypse and the end of the world.
Where's Dave?
Dave didn't drive the longest-lasting, most dependable truck on the road. Dave drove a Ford.
Twinkie?
Yeah.
Chevy Silverado. From the beginning of your workday to the end of the world, Chevy runs deep.
By Noam Muro, who's Director of the Year from the Directors Guild of America, but also it's a great poke again at Ford. Again, this is head-to-head competition. You got to be out there. You got to sell your product, and to take the Silverado and put it right up in Ford's face and make that comparison was a brilliant and bold marketing move.
Wouldn't a marketer usually say, "Don't associate my brand with the death of millions of people and the end of the world"? No, I'm just taking that too literally.
Well, it's not for the ones who drive a Silverado. It's for everyone else.
Okay, and then in the Department of Bad Ads, guys, take a look at this spot from Teleflora.
Guys, Valentine's Day is not that complicated. Give, and you shall receive.
Okay, what was wrong with that?
Well, I mean, it sounds like a direct transaction here, and I don't think that can be guaranteed by Teleflora. But, you know, I mean, it took this sort of whole sex thing to another level. I mean, it made GoDaddy look tame.
Yeah,
and, you know, I think that it offended a lot of people, a lot of females, but a lot of people in general. Come on, this is a family viewing opportunity.
Right.
And this was really above and beyond this year.
All right, and then this last one stirs some debate. Some people loved this one. It's an ad for Dannon Yogurt.
Oikos Greek yogurt, possibly the best yogurt in the world.
Now, I thought it was great because it was too cutesy, and then she does exactly what I want her to do. You don't like it, why?
You know, I think it's a little trite. I think, you know, Dannon sort of took the out here. They did one of these competitions with young filmmakers. I find it actually exploiting young filmmakers, making them put up their own money to shoot something. And it comes off that way. They spent $3.5 million for the 30 seconds, and they spent $10,000 on the creative. Doesn't add up. I mean, yeah, it's a cute commercial. It should be shown on The View, not the Super Bowl.
Wow. Liz, where do you come down on that?
I wasn't thrilled by the Oikos one, but I'm dying to know, do you think that these guys should reveal their ads on YouTube days before? Does it take the oomph out of it?
Well, you know, it pays off for some. I mean, some of the ads, the Ferris Bueller ad we saw for Honda got over 11 million hits prior. They won going into the game.
Right.
You know, before it ever aired, they already won. So it does pay off for certain brands. This year, about 70% of the commercials were showing up front. For some, people are going to find it didn't pay off, and the reveal should be during the game. But for some, really, they were able to create a social experience and get the buzz going long before the game.
That Chevy Camaro convertible ad got over 3 million viewings. Yeah, but some people were complaining to me that they want him to be more of a surprise.
Well, you know, and some will be, and I think that we're finding our way. Last year, the VW commercial with the little Darth got such a big buzz online and helped to really get it going that they really broke the ground with that. This year, no one wanted to be left out, so everyone jumped in. I think next year we're going to find a middle ground where brands are going to get a little more strategic about teasers and leading up to it, not necessarily showing the spot that will be on game day, but lead into it.
All right, Matt Miller, Association of Independent Commercial Producers. Thanks for being here with us. Good hit.
Great to be here.
Appreciate it. Okay.
I like Matt because he agreed with me on Samsung. Thanks very much. Good to see you guys. Here's a look at the few stocks that spent big advertising dollars on this year's Super Bowl. So Fiat ran this risque ad during last night's game featuring an Italian supermodel. Shares of the automaker's ADR down just by about 17 cents. And of course, let's keep in mind, though, that Fiat owns Chrysler, at least 58% of it, and that was the hot story of the day. So not really sure if it translates to the stock price. Speaking of auto, shares of Ford up a bit after choosing to not air an ad during the Super Bowl. They didn't spend the money this time around, but an attorney for Ford sent General Motors a letter. General Motors had an ad, and Ford asked them to remove that Chevy Silverado ad that Dennis just showed you, showing that people who were in Fords did not survive the apocalypse. Shares of GM Motors are up by about 32 cents. Automakers did not steal all of the spotlight last night. Some of these ads went straight to the dog. Shares of Skechers up sharply. Chose to air a controversial ad featuring groundhogs and a French bulldog. And you saw Pepsi earlier. Pepsi, of course, owns Doritos, but this is the one that was a little controversial where dogs were being forced to go against the greyhounds. And then, of course, the one wearing Skechers, shocker, wins. But people don't like the abuse they feel that greyhounds endure, being forced to run. Closing bell ringing.